The drink, we're clicking to the environment. We're clicking to the environment. We're drinking to the environment. Yes.
And we are back. All right, so yeah, I mean, just going back on the COVID-19 right now. I mean, yeah, just all I have to say is like, just everyone wear your damn masks. Wear your damn masks and just be cognizant of your.
Be an adult.
Yeah.
Be an adult for as long as it takes to get through this.
Yeah, because then we can go to our normal lives and go out to eat and all the fun stuff.
I want to go back to my normal. You know, my youngest son lost his senior year of college because of it. Basically, it's not something that's fun to deal with the consequences of, but the adult in me, the do what you have to do in me, says, look, you got to suck it up and do what's responsible and be a responsible.
Suck it up and do it.
Yeah, well,
just do it.
But
seriously, just do it.
It's indicative of the way that our society handles all these other problems that we discussed tonight, right? They're long-term problems that we don't like. We don't like having to deal with. We don't see the measures that we have to take to respond to them as being optimal or being the most satisfying, and so we try to kick it down the road, right? And whether it's our land use, whether it's climate change, whether it's dealing with how we provide our food supply, right? All of these long-term systematic problems that we face as a society have solutions that we have to get to work on right now, right? And again, it's likely I'll never be around for the end game of those solutions. That doesn't mean that I don't play a part in getting us started down the right road, right? And that's the ethic and the mentality that we have to have. Maybe I will see some of those solutions, maybe I won't. But I do want to believe that I started us down, that I worked in some way to get us started down the right road.
There you go. I like it, Ben. I like it. Here's to the effort and contribution of yourself. There we go. All right. All right. Well, since we're coming to a slow but sure closing of the show, I ask everyone this question. Everyone that's on my show, I ask them this question. So, what does sustainability mean to you, and what do you do like in your daily life that makes you become a more sustainable human being?
Interesting question. Sustainability means acting responsibly for the long term, right? It means taking measures that are going to, right, to get to the very definition of sustainability, to do as little, right, to be able to engage in behavior today that doesn't compromise the ability of our society to be able to function in the future, right? Those are the core principles of sustainability. And again, I think you can find them, that common thread, through any successful society. You'll be able to find behaviors that have fostered that approach to things, right? And the measures that I take to try to be more sustainable in my life, right? They can be simple things like things that you do at home in terms of your own behavior, or they can be bigger things in terms of the policies that you participate in, or the projects that you pursue, or the work that you engage in, that have that positive impact going forward. So, right, so you do things that are responsible at home from a very basic standpoint, from things like recycling and trying to live in a sustainable manner, and reducing your vehicle miles traveled, and being a good example with your own personal behavior, but if you can, to be able to find a way to make your vocation something that's going to have that same kind of positive impact, hopefully on a much bigger scale. And I've spent the last 3 decades working on issues like that, from getting involved in local government, to working on issues of water supply and land conservation, to taking it through my work at the state level, working on land use planning at the state level, to working on the Sandy Task Force about how we're going to respond to climate change in a coastal state, to the work that I do today, helping government plan for the future, helping businesses be more responsible, and helping businesses do things that are going to have more of a positive impact on the world. Right. So we all have to, we can all find ways, right? Not everybody is going to have their job be something that's going to be directly impacted with sustainability, but there's always going to be ways that you can find to get involved in. Even going back to what I talked about before, if your job isn't in sustainability, you can be an advocate for sustainability. You can be someone who's going to pressure the people who are in responsible positions and decision makers to have a positive role when it comes to sustainability. We all can do things that will move the ball forward.
Hell yeah. Love it. I love it, man. Ah, that was great. That was a great answer. I like it. So, all right. Well, anything else you would like to add?
No, Ted, as I said, it's good. It's good to see it. I hope you're going to make a positive impact in the world.
Oh, I hope so.
I know you believe in communications as a means of getting your message across. I think that's very important. What you do, if you can do things that can simplify complicated messages, that can get to a broader audience, that can make complex concepts understandable, that's a way that you can really have a positive impact on the world. You use your skill, your communication skills, and your interest in those those outlets to do things that the smartest person in the world is worthless if he can't communicate
Simplify their ideas.
Right?
Or messages.
Nobody understands it. What good is it?
True. That's why I'm also trying to everyone that I have on the show, I'm like interested to see for example, me and you were my professor when I was at Kane, and I haven't been obviously at Kane in a few years, but I also haven't talked to you. So I mean, asking you questions on this show is really helping me understand what I want to know, and hopefully through this even after or during my career at Kane, I even said to a bunch of my friends, I'm just I want to work on becoming the communication bridge between scientists and general public. So that's also,
it's a tremendously important function, Ted. Scientists in general are bad communicators. Or they talk in scientific terms. How you translate those terms, 2 things. How you translate them and the method of communication are both incredibly important.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, which I am fine-tuning at the moment. But this is my main way of how I inspire people to become more interested in science, and kind of, even if they don't take a huge interest like I do, but it's still just how you were explaining in earlier segments, where it's the small steps that you take to just even understand the smallest concepts that we may talk about on the show, it'll make a bigger impact later. It's the understanding the big or the small ideas to make a bigger impact.
Well, the other thing is that trust the message. Here's the other thing. what we talked about tonight, it's not radical, although it may seem radical politically because of where politics takes people. In reality, it's a very basic common sense message it's a really very conservative message about making sure that we plan and make accommodations for the future, right? And that's right, that it's very common sense, very basic, that if you can communicate that message appropriately, most people are going to understand it and say that, that's really a good idea.
Right. I completely agree, because it's like, even for like, even if I reach out, even if I touch a few people to, kind of act out, and whether they're across the world or across the street, that's cool. That's awesome. Like, you could almost, like, just one person, just like what the nonprofit organization I used to work for, Clean Water Action, one of their, I guess their mottos is, like, paraphrasing, but it's pretty much like making an impact one door at a time, because they have to knock on doors and talk to people. Same thing.
Why teach? Why teach a cane? Right? Well, why would I do that? Right? It's not for the money. Right? It's that you hope that in teaching those classes, you're going to get through to at least one person who you may inspire to be the person who's going to make a difference.
Yeah. And I feel like definitely one of them is the one that you're talking to right now.
That's good. But that's and that's how things work, right?
Is that, wow, that's like crazy how that works though. It's like, I was one of your students and now I'm having you in my class.
Yeah.
Or being a speaker in my class, rather. Yeah, that's so cool though. Because, like, yeah, I mean, during the sustainability law class, like, you inspired me to, really investigate sustainability even more.
I'm glad to hear that. I mean, like I said, you do it because you hope, right? You hope that you're going to find a way to make an impact, and that's how we all have to conduct ourselves in our lives, right? And at the end, the cumulative effect of people moving towards a good end, right? You believe that energy is going to move society in the right direction.
That'd be really cool. Even if it all starts with one person viewing this show, and then goes on from there.
That's how you have to look at it. If one, right, if one person watches your podcast and is inspired to do something that makes it, right? That's how life. That's how things change.
Hell yeah, man! I'm excited. I'm excited about this. This is great. I don't even know what to do with myself. But one thing is that I'll just keep on doing shows like this. So, but yeah, that's all I got, man. Actually, one more question. So, for people that want to check out Greener by Design, or just get in contact with you for questions regarding sustainability, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me through our company website, www.gbdtoday, all one word, .com. Right, and you'll find a lot of information about the work that we do. You'll also find contact information. You'll find my email there, and you'll be able to contact me by email. So I'm generally pretty easy to reach.
All right. Awesome. Well, that's good to know, because everyone go check out Ben Spinelli at Greener by Design. And actually, really quick, I'm just gonna shout out a couple things that I always I guess advertise on the show. I don't get paid for any of it. I just like them because
You got to figure out how to get paid for this.
Well, yeah, right. In the future, I would like to get paid to do a podcast. That'd be awesome. But until then, all this is free. So, and I mean, even if you want to go check it out, go for it. My friend Casey, she makes her own peanut brittle. I don't know if you like peanut brittle or anything, or any kind of delicious dessert.
Who doesn't like peanut brittle?
I don't know. Weirdos, I guess. But she her business is called My Brittle LLC. It's gourmet peanut brittle that she makes from scratch. I've seen the whole thing, and she surprisingly, compared to other brittles that I've heard of, hers does not stick to your teeth. Her tagline is "It doesn't stick." And since the holidays are right around the corner, it is a beautiful time to be promoting her business right now. So I would, even if you want to go to her website, it's mybrittle.com, and just check out the product there. And if you want a small discount, just put in drink sus, all one word at checkout. You could get a small discount and a nice gift for a loved one of nice peanut brittle. So yeah, that's My Brittle. And then one other thing. Actually, I'm gonna go grab it really quick. It's a locally sourced vodka distillery, NJ Beach Badge Vodka. I actually found it in the shop right near me, and it's a very good vodka. So shout out to them. And
one of the things we work with, Ted, is working with local farmers to produce ingredients for beer and
no, really? That's awesome.
And local distilleries. Yeah.
Woohoo! That's awesome. Shop local, everyone. Shop local for at farm markets. Shop local.
That's right.
And also one other one is Beach House Brewery in Belmar, right down the street from me. Definitely everyone go check them out. Tell them that Ted from the Drink sent you, and yeah, if you would like to throw my referral name out, cool. If not, no big deal. But yeah, go have a nice brew or a nice vodka from NJ Beach Badge Vodka and Freehold. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Ted. Thanks it's great to see you, Ted.
Dude, it's been a pleasure seeing you virtually and having you on the show, man. Like this is can't get much better. But I hope you continue to stay well and safe and keep grinding.
Same to you, Ted. Stay safe.
All right, man. You have a good night, okay?
Yep. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, everyone. Stay safe, enjoy science, and be the solution, not the pollution. Have a good night.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching The Drink Sustainability. Warning. As you watch the show, be sure to clink at your own risk. Drinks may not appear the way that they seem.